I am feeling a bit of a sore throat. I know I haven't even started, but I've been awake for 2 or 3 hours. So, you know, um, this is the first video I'm doing of the day. So, but I have been associating with somebody in the house. And yeah, so trying to make it so that it's the least distracting background. I do feel that there's a couple things I want to do, and I could have done it before, but no, I think this is the way that I meant to do it, so I'll do it this way. Um, so nobody's here anyway, but even if they are, even if they show up, just a moment. Ugh. Okay. Um, was there something else I can't remember? I was talking with somebody a little earlier, and kind of mentioned some things that I wanted to kind of say or put out there kind of in doing this. But nobody here now, but for anybody that, especially at the beginning, not that, I want my, I'm still working on editing, learning all that and that. Not that, and I know it looks like, well, I mean, you can have a lot of subscribers and not have a lot of content, not have been on for a long time. Some people may know that we have, but it's one of those things that kind of ebbs and flows sometimes, right? I'm going to turn on the AC partly because I'm wearing all this, partly because why not? And I'll put on a cowboy hat, partly because it's there, partly because why not? Just kidding. um, it's not the bell I'm seeing there. So I know I look a little silly, but so I was going to. I was going to put my hat on this way and that way. I think this is the window I do want to be in. At least I kind of my own content if I don't decide to preview it. Yeah. I thought I had already selected live chat, but for some reason, when I did, the YouTube went right below it. So, there is an importance to flow, though. Whether there's people here or not, there's an importance to keeping the flow going for myself, too, right? So, I'm going to do the best I can with how I'm feeling, which isn't terrible, isn't great necessarily either, though. That's the thing. Before I forget, because I think this look will remind me of the one thing, but possibly of both. Possibly of both, really. There's a video I've had open of somebody's to watch back for a while now, and I started to today. In fact, I think I did watch it for. It's not even that long. I don't think. Maybe I watched the whole thing, and I thought it actually looked very familiar, the setting. But there are a lot of, Anyway, and but I think I'll watch it again. Part of me thinks it's kind of a weird title because it's kind of like "Loving for No Reason," which kind of inspired the part of the title I want to make sure I remember. Not because I forget about love, but because I just I'm not. Except for, like I say, maybe there's something lovely with this. I'm otherwise not really seeing a reminder on the screen at the moment. I mean, if I had happened to kind of just move and along the top of the video and the pointer, whichever they would get back on, even look black, was showed the title. If the title showed somewhere while rolling, that would be great, but it doesn't. So okay, do. So yeah, I think the concept is really quite simple. I mean, with some things it's harder to find those things to love. Some things people maybe, but I do mostly feel that there's always that possibility. There's always something to. I'm thinking of a couple songs actually, but I think it's. I mean, I don't mean to sound mighty or whatever. I don't mind the way I look in this hat, but I prefer this one. Um, this I'm mixy about. This I'm actually wearing because I took it off when I thought I was going to put something else on because I thought it'd be too warm, and then I don't even remember actually why it ended up on my neck. Um, I guess I was a little indecisive. I was a little bit kind of just rolling with it, and so it stayed there. um, yeah. Nobody's here right now, and I'm just taking a moment to take in my ideas. I think there is maybe power in this, although it shouldn't hugely matter either way necessarily. Uh, what are you referring to? The people that watch afterwards may think, wait, you can find out. You won't have to wait long, I promise. Hopefully, as long as somebody comes in soon. Just kidding. um, but it's interesting to me, and it's mostly a message for those that view, not so much something as a reminder for myself. But it's interesting to me that I've put this much into just 8 minutes. Just kidding. I should not toggle. I should not woggle. Hmm. But things as they're meant. It unfolds. Um, I feel like that's the important next thing to do, so I'm gonna do it. Let me and you lose and hear and see. Not meaning to be mean. Of that line. If there was somebody here, I'd make it clear that there's something that I really want them to know. But there's nobody here. chord styles. There are just common chord styles. And there are a lot of songs that actually probably sound alike, but the lyrics, the person singing them, the instrumentation is what makes them unique. That's interesting to realize. I can be my own background music. If you want to use it, come up with your own ideas and inspire. Then you come up with to be included. But these ideas are sure solely mine. Let's enjoy this time together. There was something else that came up while I did that. I don't remember what it is though. Yeah, right. It went. I went. It went. Woo! I went. It went. I went. It went. Woo! It went. Where is everybody? Where is everybody? I'm kind of getting naughty without you here, bringing each other cheer. Where is everybody? What are they doing? Where's everybody? Doing. Nobody's here, but an idea has come to me. So please come later. This is I have an idea. I hope it's not weird, but it could be fun. I wonder if this is the end for this podcast. Maybe I should do one with its own title. Maybe it would be great. Let's wait and see. So stay tuned. I'm going to roll again. I have an idea that I didn't have when I started this. So stay tuned. See you soon. Bye for now. Be well. Take care. And remember to look for the reasons to love in everything that life shows you.